2.5, 3 seasons ago when I was an intermediate. And Jeff, call him Jeff, just got home. We are going to go live. I know that, guys, but I want to tell the story. Just hopped in Mumble. He's like, man, I just killed a snake. It's like a snake just like crawled, like a huge snake just crawled into his house. Like, what? Where do you live? Anyway,
he's about to kill snake water, so.
Oh, damn. So, all right, so we have Mad Ben on red, AG on blue. TF2, we're not even at halftime for the night because this game, we have a lot more TF2 to come. Mid-fight number 1 in this game. We'll see what happens here. Boink's getting very aggressive, and we're going to pause. Hooray for that. Who is LOL, the blue soldier?
Rando.
That's Rando? Okay. Okay. So, LOL, is it the Tyrone LOL? Alright, so we're paused.
I think AJ gonna win this mid.
Yeah. Well, let's break down the mid, what we see right now. I see a lack
Mike's pretty low right now, and he's kind of in a weird position, and I think the soldiers are about to come in for AG pretty hot.
But Snoopy he's ready just to hop all over Boink's face. I think Boink's dead in like the next 5 seconds.
He's got like 3 people looking at him. Soldier above his head.
Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to tell. We always do this because once the game pauses, like we don't know what to say.
Map's getting ready to jump. Look at that.
Yeah,
Sitting on the
There's
roof.
no analysis to be done either because it's like literally 5 seconds into the game.
I know. Yesterday when I was casting, there was a pause where a scout was about 30 feet in the air and there was a rocket about 5 feet away from him. And it was like the pause in time before you get like the frag video shot. It was pretty fun. He actually missed, but it was. I was like, oh man, this is gonna be so good when it unpauses. And then my expert camera work, I like went off of it and then it unpaused. And like, oh okay, well I guess he lived. Whatever.
You see that video of like Giggly Guy at land? Like, okay, get ready, got his mouse movement ready to go. He do a little like half-inch move. He's gonna use to shoot the medic.
Yeah. That's pretty funny. We haven't seen a lot of pauses this season. I gotta say, knock on wood.
Don't do that.
I know, I just jinxed it, but it's too late, Slin. I already said it. I mean, like, really, other than the laggy STV, we haven't had the bug where the game ends without, without that command that gives us time to see it in the source TV or whatever. Oh, by the way, Slin and everybody, I have news. I gotta say, man, we have our ESEA admins get so much crap for not being good because, things out of their control, like laggy STVs and, everything that goes wrong in ESEA, somehow it's Kalkin and Killing's fault. But Kalkin and Killing, through whatever means, actually got Torbull and company over at ESEA to buy another Source TV box. So I don't know how much money that cost them, but they certainly didn't have to do that. But they did.
Well, they fixed it.
Yeah, so I think the laggy Source TV thing is going to be way in the past now. I mean, I'm just going to go and jinx everything. But, so props to ESEA for I mean, it took a while. Actually, props to all of you as well, or not all of you, but those of you who took the time to post in the ESEA forums that you've had enough of the laggy STVs. I think that's something that we can all sort of remember for the future when it comes to ESEA, and that is they will respond, and if you post in their website instead of complaining about it in Team Fortress TV, that changes will happen. So that's really good news, especially for us casters, Slin. Hopefully no more laggy STVs.
Fantastic news.
People are saying, good job, cbear and chat. I did nothing. Actually, I did post, so I did my part. Like 1% of me. I'll take credit for it. So I don't know what happened. I'm not getting messages from... Do you have any news, Slin, of what occurred?
Absolutely nothing. I'm on a laptop that literally gets 20 FPS, so this is just fun times for me. I brought this thing to LAN.
You sound pretty clear. Like, you don't sound...
Yeah, I brought my mic home, and it's that snowball, so it's got everything, like, in there.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, it's that thing where, like, if I alt-tab, it'll take, like, 20 seconds to get out. Like, I'm just like, don't touch anything. Like, leave everything as still as possible. I don't want to mess anything up.
Yeah,
actually, one of the hinges on my laptop is like halfway broken, so like there's weird lines going through my screen and everything.
Oh man,
it's fantastic.
My laptop wouldn't even think about running TF2. Tried it before. I might have to because I'm going to be gone all of next week, and there's going to be a pretty important episode of Fully Charged on Wednesday where we talk about all the drama that's been circulating around the Valve in-game pug system and sixes and all the changes, which just drives everybody to be as crazy as possible with their opinions and jump off bridges into the deepest of waters. It's like, everything's gonna just change, you're all dead. So hopefully I'll be able to come on for that. I don't know, I'll be in Chicago. We'll see. I don't know. It might happen, it might not, but I think we'll do it either way with Mr. Salmancer be the better party of the two of us to be there for that discussion, of course, because I don't really know what the hell I'm talking about. This is a long pause, Slin. They're testing my ability to not be racist, and I don't know if I can hold out.
I mean, you gotta hold out for 2 matches worth. We're gonna be here like all night. This is the, epic 3-hour match with like 2 30-minute pauses in it.
That's true. Shut up, Slin. You just it's not gonna happen. All right, so Alpha. We were talking about it earlier. You think that, and I thought you were crazy. I was like, man, our invite analyst is an idiot, man. He thinks You said HRG is not gonna win LAN. Like, you think tryhards are the favorite right now? In your opinion, you think that they could actually beat HRG?
I was watching their screens and I think they are like coming along really well. Like, their teamwork is really freaking good right now, and they can do it.
Okay. You think it? Well, it's like the same team as last season, except you subbed out Tyrone and put in Try, which is like a straight upgrade. Try's really, really good. But I don't know, man. I mean, HRG. You think you must think that the scout advantage is clearly in the hands of
It's
tryhards.
not only that, but they also run double combo, which no teams do.
It's true.
It's a double combo,
Australia, and
man.
we stomped them.
Shane talks about
But then
doing that all
again,
the
they
time and never does
didn't
it.
have good scouts, so that's why we had the edge.
Wait, so
Yo, can I just point something out though?
Yeah.
Like, it's been mix-up and LG, EMG, whatever, for seasons and seasons, and even that one season with Mihai's Flow, we're like, oh man, yeah, like, it's definitely gonna be Mihai's Flow and whatever else in the finals, and then it still was mix-up. And I don't know, I wouldn't count mix-up out of it just yet.
I don't know, man. That game versus HRG, I know that they had just shifted lineups. I agree with you, Slin. I think mix-up can still be really good. I think they need to stay with 6. And I'm just concerned if they have another losing effort versus like the tryhards. I know they won't play HRG again. I just see them getting angry and changing it up again. And really, the most important. I mean, think about how much time HRG's had together at this point. I mean, they've been dominant now they've won like 23 matches in a row, counting LAN, just with the same 6. So mix-up has to just stick together and scrim quite a bit. And I don't know if they're gonna have time to catch up in that regard. But I
It's
don't know.
a pretty interesting LAN race at this point, and I think it's also important to note that like no team has ever made LAN with less than a 500 record, and so with all these teams at 3-2, with the expanded division, like things might change, but got to keep in mind that I think you need more than a 500 record at this point since there's 10 teams in 4 spots, as opposed to 8 teams in 4 spots.
That's true. You know what? I don't think there's really that many. Usually in invite, it's pretty top heavy, and then you have 2 teams or so, maybe 1 team that all the other teams just kind of style on, maybe really struggle to even get rounds off. This season, I don't see a whole lot of that. I mean, I guess I don't know all the teams. I casted Solus last night with a couple players that I'd never actually seen casted, played with, and they were pretty solid as a unit, made some mistakes, but they stayed in a game versus these guys, the Madmen, right? They played the Madmen. I don't remember. It was yesterday. They actually put on a pretty good show, and I don't know. I think invite as a whole, pretty... aside from HRG, I still think HRG is way the best team. Aside from that, I think it's going to be pretty even. So I expect like the Soluses or Yuki's garbage team to take a surprise one of the top 4 teams, really play more of a role in. Maybe if not, get way better and qualify themselves. I don't count anyone out yet. And I can call them garbage, by the way, because I'm on the roster.
Yeah, I think the 10-team invite is actually a huge deal because it keeps more players in invite. In past seasons, we'd see people play invite and maybe have to drop down a division. Like Dummy played intermediate last season, and you saw Mad Men playing intermediate last season just because there's not enough spots in invite. But now with more teams, there's definitely more players that can stay in. And I think next season will be even better though because the teams that are lower will have more time together, and that'll be probably one of the most competitive seasons.
I really want to know what the hell happened here, by the way. This is like the longest pause we've seen in a long time. Do you have any idea, Alpha? Have you been messaging your former
I'm
team?
Messaging them, but no answer.
They're like, screw you, man.
Yeah, maybe they didn't have any CS problem. I mean, they got the match started, so it's not a booking issue. That was the hold up
It's just been
originally.
offline.
Nas had low FPS or something, so he is restarting his PC. He was restarting a while ago. Kalkin, sigh, it doesn't take 10 minutes to restart. Boink. There's nothing we can do about it. We're waiting on them. We also told them to have Defy their backup ready, because if it doesn't get fixed soon, because we have a second match.
I mean,
You could-
Alpha used to main medic.
Heh.
Nudge, nudge.
Whoa. Okay. So, yeah, it's always a bad sign when one of the players is like, "Well, you can always just cut the music, and we'll tell you when it goes live." So, 90 seconds from now, we're still paused. dangerously close to saying dumb things here. My limit to filler time. So I don't know what the outcome is going to be. We heard the countdown there. The angry lady. We don't have a winner of mid, and she's already ran the timer. I think that's what, 9 minutes. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of Nosferatu, he's been having a great season this far. I don't know if people have been watching very closely, but he actually has been destroying, especially on process that first week. I've actually been really impressed. I've been watching him a lot.
Well, hopefully we can get a community chip in to buy this guy a new computer. I don't know what the deal is there. The hamster wheel spinning to boot that thing up. If he's got if it's like a ripcord, like a lawnmower to start that thing, and he's just like ripping it over and over again. It's not starting. What do I do? Because I could start my computer probably 20 times in that span of time. But okay, I got word that he is in Mumble now. Apparently, that's I'm not talking to anybody on the team. Although I do have Memphis. I'm gonna see if Memphis will tell me what's going on here. So hopefully,
Memphis said he's back on.
I know Nos plays on this Alienware laptop that's I don't know how old it is now. He played on it at LAN last year. I think he's probably still on it, and it's I don't know. Laptops don't do that well.
Yeah, you're getting 20 FPS over there.
Yeah, I played on this laptop when I first started TF2 4 years ago, and it's still running.
Dang.
Yeah, I played on a laptop for 3 years. But I'm so glad to be off of it. It had the issue where if you let's say a lot of players have their keyboard sideways. Well, since the keyboard is attached to the screen, the whole screen is sideways. It's just ridiculous.
DJC has joined the casting mumble and is whispering to me. If you guys don't know what whisper is, you can communicate to just individual people in a mumble you're in. So if I crack up / don't talk in the middle of something, it's because DJC is filling in for the silly dumb thing that someone says. I was joking around there. I think tensions are running high. I was like, get Defy in. They're like, maybe you should chill out, cbear. All right, sorry guys. I was just kidding. Of course, no one wants to see Defy in an invite match. That would just be, come on. I got word though from Memphis that he is attempting to rejoin.
That's good.
Yes. All right. So the longest pause we've seen since Alpha. You probably weren't around back then even. This reminds me of... I'm really mad about this. Okay, reminds me of the Shade incident, and I think it was the second or third LAN.
I was there back then.
Remember, I don't know,
playing.
Slin, do you remember that when they were, this is back when the ESEA LAN was the wild, wild west for computers? I don't know if they went to second-hand computer store to buy these things, but Shade's computer was so bad that they had to reformat mid-game. Yeah. I don't think the game was just paused, but I don't remember the story exactly because I didn't cast this LAN. Thank God, but I Shade just dropped and they couldn't restart the computer, and so they just went, well, I got to reformat it. And so if anyone's ever reformatted a computer,
I think that was the one with Lang, was that?
It wasn't two seasons ago. That was
not as bad as a couple seasons ago when Try's computer didn't even have TF2 installed on it, and they went all morning long. I was like, "Are you serious?"
So they had to download it. Someone had to go to the Best Buy and get the orange box or whatever that thing was called. They had all of them. Was it the orange box?
No,
it was I don't remember.
Yeah,
because you're downloading at that LAN internet, which is basically dial-up.
Yeah, and everyone woke up really early to watch a game that wasn't really going to happen at that time.
Well, we still have almost 900 of you guys chilling out with us, so thank you. We know that the banter can get a little stale. We're trying our best to fill time here while Nosferatu makes his way back in. Believe we'll be resuming pretty soon here. I think all the jinxing that I did earlier, Slin, I guess that was after the pause, but I'm feeling really bad about it. I think it might be my fault, and I apologize. But thank you guys for hanging out. As soon as this game goes live, obviously, we'll just forget this awful long pause ever happened, so... Hopefully,
and if you're just joining us now, the score is 0-0. We literally paused 15 seconds into the first mid, and we're just watching players floating in the air. And after this will be Apocalypse Gaming versus the Tryhards. So we're gonna be here all night long apparently.
Yeah, we'll be casting at 1 a.m. I'm on my summer break. I have nothing to do. Slin, you're vacationing around the world.
I'm leaving tomorrow, but don't teachers usually pick up a summer job or something? What do you do for summer income?
Huh? Well, Yeah, I mean generally, but this season this summer I'm still thinking about whether or not I'm going to move. I still live in a 1-bedroom apartment, and if I'm staying here, I want to get a house and not live here. Obviously, in like the crime capital of Minnesota, with all the sirens going on and crazy neighbor ladies that try to kill me with hammers.
She moved out though, didn't she?
She got evicted, which was.
Right.
We locked eyes as I saw her moving all of her stuff out, and it was like sad yet almost like I'm a bad guy because I was like, ha ha, I won. But no, she's gone. I hope she's okay somewhere. She had a kid. And that's kind of sad. But no, thinking about getting a house. But really, I had such a I was gone for like 2 months offline. Barely made it on to do fully charged or anything else. I was working like 70-hour weeks, not even joking, and to have a couple weeks off at least just to do nothing is sorely needed. But yeah, a lot of teachers get summer jobs or teach over the summer, some fill-in thing, but not for me, Slin. Not this year.
Yeah.
Making the big bucks, so I'm fine. Yeah.
My roommate's gonna be doing Teach for America. Have you heard of that program?
Yeah, I actually got accepted into it, but my assignment was really bad, so I didn't do it.
Where did you get assigned to?
I got assigned to rural Alabama.
Ooh. I heard some people get assigned to Atlanta, and that's just dangerous.
Yeah, that's sort of that's what Teach for America really is. For all of you kids that are in college still, a lot of your friends are going to be probably discussing that because it's kind of like one of those things for people who don't know what they want to do. It's like, man, maybe teaching. Teach for America. They take these young college grads and they put them in the worst possible conditions for teaching. Oh my God, we are going on live. Teach for America story. We'll have to continue later. I know you can't wait for it. But in the meantime, Madman clean up mid. 3 down in dust. The blue medic is still alive here as we try to get our bearings. So we do know that Nosferatu eventually will be the one who restarted his computer, so he will leave. He did stay alive at the mid. So Slin, I don't know if it's going to cost this round or maybe next, but pretty even as far as Ubers go, and aggression on 2 already.
I just want to point out that our prediction was completely wrong. AG did win mid, and Boink stayed alive somehow. He had 4 people looking at him, and he somehow made it out alive, and Rando was the one that went down there. And now AG are on their second point with Uber advantage as Gnosis went down, so looking for a repush soon. Gnosis actually respawned in that mid at 20% Uber. And that pop comes in now. Squid takes down Memphis Vaughn. They're coming out of the saw room, watching Scout and Soldier, trying to get in on mid, trying to get another frag here. Madman doing a great job of backing out alive, and we'll see the leapfrog back and forth.
Yep. Bloodsire's favorite word term, TF2 term, the leapfrog. By the way, TrukTruk do a hard reload scheme. Yeah, our chat's all over it. You guys know. I'll say it just real quick. When a game pauses, I don't know when this game will become better. I'm not sure if it relates to how long the game's been paused for, but it does break the HUD for an amount of time. And so that is the case. There's nothing we can do about it. But yeah, nice retake by AG Slin. They do control mid right now. And Nosferatu and company are pushing up into Saw Room. They are going to go in. It's hard for me to keep track of Uber. There's about a 10% advantage. They're going to go in. Will the Madmen's here. They're going to pop. Maybe actually not. But now both medics do have Uber early pop in terms of when Blue's going to pop, which is right now. And that's going to give AG a big advantage here. Snoopy goes down. Alpha cackling over at his computer. And Lolo's going to drop Nosferatu. So a big play by AG, clean up the medic. Here comes the aggression though onto Indus. Blank does return onto the medic, but the rest of the Madmen will get cleaned up. Medic down, so I do believe the Madmen will be able to hold last. Slin, nice clutch pick there for Blank.
A really good job there by Kapow also to sneak out there and grab both the demo and a scout pick and lower, and that's going to put his team up pretty far ahead. Still, Nosferatu goes down at last. Boink goes in for that bomb and takes him out. And that's a key play there, giving Indus Uber advantage. Maybe Crits Creek advantage.
We've seen some awesome... Yeah,
Crits Creek advantage.
Nice call, Slin. Yeah, so Crits is going to be ready to go way before a counter Uber is in time, and we're going to see Sweater get crits. Anyone who watched the Community versus Pros event that Slin and I casted, 3-4 weeks ago, we saw quite a bit of Sweater crits. Now, he doesn't have 9 targets here. He's only got 6, but we definitely saw him find many. There's actually an attacking heavy as well to support this. Oh, man, if we get the heavy laser beam crit action, I'll be very happy. As we are ready to go here. Close hold for the combo, so a little bit different than together. There goes the crit right now. Does find Blank, but he's getting shut out by Spam. He's going to try to find the second, but does get Snoopy, so pretty good crits. Medic does stay alive, but Nosferatu is miles away from Uber. Memphis Vaughn with the equalizer kill, and actually Memphis is going to help his team hold this for now. Push still coming in, full buff heavy. Drumps, you must Mike, but I do believe the Madmen will hold. Pretty crazy push, and actually Nosferatu never died, so he's going to have Uber pretty soon.
My amazing computer has crashed, so it's all you and Alpha.
Oh man, that's too bad. Well, crits will be up here momentarily as well. Uber in the hands of Nosferatu, who has restarted his computer. He churned the butter or whatever it takes to start his computer, and he's pushing in. Gotten in pretty deep here on the second point. Going to take his demo and company on. Heavy still there. Troll-a-lolling. Boink. Roamer into heavy action, but he's dead. Did force the pop. Crits actually forced the pop, and smartly Sweater's going to lay crit stickies everywhere. Going to be shot up by the soldier, so nice retake here. Crits did a little bit in the beginning, but actually maybe a pretty costly mistake in the long run of this round. AG now at mid, and my HUD still is not reloaded, so I don't know. Anyway, crits will, of course, be built in time before the regular Uber. Nosferatu only at 30%, and to find the crits here, it is sitting at more than that, 70%. So in the next 10 seconds, we'll see another attempt for Sweater. Now, of course, the Madmen are aware of the crits. They'll be able to be pretty defensive here, and actually Nosferatu's backed up pretty safely towards almost his last. Sweater does get his crits popped, and he won't find anything. Here comes the spam from RR. Crits doing nothing, handled brilliantly by the Madmen, and now huge advantage in the hands of the Madmen as Snoopy does go down, but Indust has to go back to mid and rebuild the crits. Uber now ready to go for Nosferatu. Slin, are you back?
No, but I do know that Indust really likes that crit streak play, especially when both medics go down, and it sounds like he's just all over it, and he hasn't gone down quite yet.
Yeah, the push came in, pretty academic. Uber versus no Uber did drop 3. Indust stayed alive, 65% crits, does have his main crits man Sweater with him. They are in a room called Cheese, because it smells like cheese, and that's where the crits is going to come from. Better angles out of this upper area to find crits, but of course, again, Madmen know that there's absolutely no way Indust doesn't have crits, so they'll play this safely, and we'll see if Sweater's even able to find anybody with this crits here. Still building regular Uber back at mid, the Madmen, and I don't know what AG can hope to do here. They're going to have to get very aggressive. They're going to do so out of Saw Room. Crits was popped. Sweater's charging. No, he doesn't even get the sticky out. He's going to elect again just to stick up the doorway. So this crits Krieg has really cost them. Slin, I don't know, man.
I don't know either. Thank God for Steam Pipe, though. It only takes 2 minutes instead of 10 minutes for my game to start up.
Are you back in yet?
No, I'm still sending client info.
Oh my god, okay, so you and
Sounds like
Nosferatu
Phil
you guys can have your own little like sniper guild, like the slow computer guild. Well, in the meantime, while Slin boots up his computer, pushes coming into last, the Madmen pop at last. RR is gonna crawl on there, and that is it. AG with a heartbreak round, really close to winning it, instead lose it. Madmen go up 1-0 here. As we head to mid-fight number 2.
Yeah, that's the danger when you run crits, like especially when your meta keeps staying alive, it turns into a defensive crits Krieg and just doesn't really work out in your favor.
Yep. Mid-fight number 2, we'll see what exactly is in store. If there's another 57-minute pause, I really hope not. Early damage, Squid takes quite a few hits, Blue Scout. Here come the customary soldier bombs, actually very aggressive for Red. Memphis Vaughn gets point, so he's got the roamer on roamer action, and AG's actually getting cleaned up here. Blank goes down, and Dust is still alive, but he's going to be under a lot of pressure here. Only has Squid on the map to help him. He's trying to get into the cheese room, but no! Ooh. Rocket to the back. Drops him very late, Slin. When you lose your medic that late, of course, Nosferatu is doing just fine. Big swing here. A chance just to make this a quick second round.
Yeah, and Squitter goes down really late as well there too, so that's going to put him in a 6-on-5 situation by the time Madmen get to last. That second point's going to go down for free for them, and Dust only getting up here now. At least he's going to have some time to buff his team up. But here come the Madmen already moving in towards the second point. Combo looks like they want to push from underneath?
Yeah, I think so. Sentry Gun is going up. Kapow building. We saw Enigma's Sentry Gun heroics, or NG heroics, in that hilarious first game that we casted. And here comes the push. Not underneath. They're going to take a scout in. Actually, both scouts. Channeling a little LG, HRG action. It's going to work out all right. They do drop Boink and force Blue back. No Uber in the hands of Blue, and not even close. Not even going to get on the point. They're electing to frag. Medic is living the dream, as we used to call it. And that is round number 2. Nice push. Send the scouts in. Shove AG back and cap. So close first round, second round not so much, and the Madmen
textbook
really
play
good.
there from Madman. I mean, just take the mid, roll it all the way to last, and they only lost a couple players doing that. And you see RR going on the right side for this third mid. Really quick rollout on that right side. They're grabbing the health pack early on and beating Sweater mid there. Sweater going for the left side of rollout. Stickies exchanged on either side. No one really getting hit, and we're seeing the AG soldiers looking for a move here now, going out of the across the point. That's Boink right there. He's gonna get taken down right away by RR's nicely placed pipe. Memphis Vaughn getting another kill onto the medic as well, and now Snoopy, Mike, and Blank all going down. Oh my gosh, AG just came right in there and took all of them down there. Squitter gets another kill onto Memphis. It's only RR alive, who's trying to sticky jump back towards second point. He's completely alone there, but AG finally taking one of these mids.
Yeah, Kapow's actually hunting RR right now like he's a medic. They're going to be fighting right now, actually give RR the advantage in this situation, backing out. He'll be okay, does quite a bit of damage to Kapow. But Kapow smartly makes sure no sticky traps are there for the rest of his team, and second will go down actually to Kapow. Scout is crawling up. Kapow's going to actually back up his team, not there yet. Kind of a massacre at mid. A lot of men died, both medics down. Kapow does go down. Got a lot of cap time in. HUD still broken hilariously, and medics are directly even neutered.
I mean, such great aggression coming in from Madman here, not allowing AG to get that second point down. They actually get another pick here as well. Snoopy goes down, but Boink finally going down here to Blank in the lower, and looks like there's the man advantage for Madman, who look like they want to try and get in. Memphis Vaughn is pressuring from the saw room, and the combo for Madman is looking from low side. RR sticky sniping here, realizing that they can't quite get in, and it's going to be even Ubers here on second point, but Madman's still holding on to that.
Yep. We'll see if Madmen are going to be the aggressors here. Generally, it's on the attacking team or the team that has mid to push early in this situation. Madmen being very aggressive so far in this game, and I like that. We might see our first long stalemate here. Boink is rejoining the fight, so he might just get his 300 here, Slin, and go in and do a roamer thing, which we always like to see. And that might just be a jump out a window or something. But right now, just stale out, shooting rockets and scatters at each other.
Yeah, he's looking from lower, I guess, but it doesn't seem like he has any intent to go right now. And meanwhile, the Madmen are just chilling out here themselves. Soldier on the high ground that's Blank on top of the pipe, and Memphis spamming in towards the window, expecting that push. So you got a lot of people on the high ground there for Madmen, expecting Boink to come in. That's why he's a bit hesitant to go. And it's kind of tricky to do this maneuver here, but AG might be able to see if there's so many people on high ground for Madmen, they might be able to just push right in with their Uber.
Yeah, we've been spamming for about a minute straight here in this situation, really just looking for anyone to catch out. Generally, it's going to be a demo finding someone. Demos are actually looking right at each other, exchanging sticks and pipes and rollers and fun, and really no one has even gotten close to death, although no one is overhealed right now, so except for these dudes on the left. My HUD is still kind of broken.
Yeah, AG trying to take their soldiers left side here, and actually Boink's going to go for that bomb out of the saw room. Nice try there, nice positioning there from Nosferatu, stay far away from it. Memphis goes in towards the window to try and make a play here. He's got some great spam coming in, and looks like Madman trying to make a push right now. You see Rando fighting against Blank here in the saw room. The Ubers are going to be exchanged right there. Rando pushes past, gets a rocket there on towards RR, but doesn't finish him off. And this Uber is sort of going nowhere right now. RR spamming a lot in towards the saw room, but he gets taken down by Rando. Great play there. And Snoopy tries to come in to try and make something happen, but Kapow picks off Blank, and that puts the number advantage in favor of AG. Squid comes in for a finisher onto Snoopy. He's actually in towards the combo here, and AG's getting very aggressive now, pushing in with their demo man. Stick is out for Sweater, but looks like Kapow gets that pick there, and that's gonna
Nosferatu's getting pressure at last. No, they're not going to try to finish that kill onto him, although the rest of the team is pushing right in. Sweater's trying to get sticks up before anyone can leave. Nosferatu's like, where's my team? Please spawn. And they will just in time, and AG smartly ducks away. Definitely have an Uber advantage, and about 50% for Indust, who's building, ready to go. So we're going to see AG push with a great chance here, Slin, to take the round back and make it 2-1.
Yeah, they definitely need this round. They're down 2 right now. Boink pressuring a soldier left side, taking a lot of damage himself though, but they take down Blank. And Rando's gonna get popped left side. He's looking around for Nosferatu early, rocket onto him, shotgun out. Can he push him off? Kapow getting a pick onto Mike in the right side lobby. And AG are just cleaning up all these kills here now. It's just RR and Snoopy to try and hold this off. They're not gonna be able to do it, and AG finally taking their first round.
Nice. Yeah. So looked kind of scary that we might see a roll, but AG with a nice comeback round there. Really, that mid was in the hands of the Madmen, but the scouts and the second bomb really cleaned up for AG, so Take a look at this mid, see if the scouts can repeat and get some nice cleanup for AG. Soldier's been doing the typical thing, just bombing away. Sweater gets clipped by the first sticky. RR wins the demo v demo fight at the start of this mid. Memphis Vaughn is up on top. There's Boink flying in, does take down RR. Very successful Boink. Oh wow, he's gonna get 2, and AG just destroy the Madmen at this mid. Only Snoopy remains and no longer remains. Well then, Mr. Slin, that's a 6 up, 6 down mid. Very rare, but dominating mid win for AG.
Yeah, I was watching Boink's POV on that mid as well, and very predictably bombing in, but getting 2 great picks there, and the rest of his team just came in for that follow-up. Now AG, full Uber advantage, getting ready to push last. Memphis Vaughn switches over to heavy, but I don't think this is going to be enough here. Looks like AG want to take their Uber out of the right side shutter door. Rando leading the way. Uber is popped. He's in here now, all over the demo van, trying to jump up and get some damage onto this heavy as well, who's getting pressured off of the point. A lot of Uber people going around, and then finally AG converting those kills. Memphis, Snoopy, RR all going down here, and AG at the point here. That's captured for them. 2 quick rounds for AG.
Wow, so we're tied up here in the first half. Our unanimous 4-5 prediction might actually come true. Not sure who's going to get the best of this. I'm going to mid-sentence because I'm awesome. And we're going to go to mid-fight number 5 here. This will decide the winner of the first half. Of course, we play 2-5 here in North America. Not 30 minutes, so we're awesome.
Madmen need to slow this match down here. They've been just losing the 2 mids, and that's going to cost them those quick rounds. I mean, they've been playing well otherwise. So here we see Memphis Vaughn going in left side bomb on top of the shack. Going to get denied there by Squitter. Kapow looks like he wants to pressure that left side here as well. AG trying to hold off the bombers from Madmen, sorry, and actually Kapow picking up 2 more kills on a nose and blank.
Kapow's got 3, including the medic. RR watching his team crumble. Now he's going to try to retreat. Does sticky jump out of his log saw room. Not gonna make the joke. Okay, and RR's gonna be back at last. Maybe get a stick trap up, but whoa. I'm trying to think of what turned this match around. AG maybe just after that pause, a little bit cold, and that second round they just got pushed around. But man, since then they've been dominating this match, crushing mid. They do have Uber. Nosferatu's only at 20%, and we're just gonna see AG push in again. And I'm not sure how the Madmen are gonna hold this, Slin.
Yeah, Rando popped on that left side all over RR here. RR trying his best to surf out, but no, gonna get denied right away. And without their Devil Man, Madmen are gonna have a hard time holding this last Kapow, picking up Snoopy. Nosferatu goes down here as well. 3 players alive for the Madmen to try and hold this off. A lot of point presence now for AG. They're all over here, and another pause. Right at the end of the round, too. I mean, this is basically over.
Wait a minute. So, okay, this is my theory, ladies and gentlemen. Stick with me here, Slin and company. I say AG wins this round, and then they quickly start the next round. And then pause.
Yeah, that's right. Because why would you pause during halftime, anyways?
Right. Either that, or somehow they hold this, but I don't know how that would ever happen. Just looking at the situation. Although Sweater's low, Kapow's at 30. I can't even check. Yeah, actually everybody on blue is pretty low here, but yeah, everyone on the map is pretty low. Yeah, okay. The combined health of the red guys is like 100 between the 3 of them. So yeah, I would be shocked if they don't hold this. So hopefully. This is not a long pause, though. I'm actually terrified right now, Slin.
Yeah, for those of you guys who don't know, the STV that we're watching is delayed 90 seconds from the live match. So whatever happened this pause is 90 seconds into the future. But the story for this first half, Madmen were up 2-0, and they lost 3 mids in a row, and every single time Nosferatu died, and Dust stayed alive. So he's just been rolling Ubers in at last, and that's making it 3 quick rounds for AG.
I'm looking at our cameraman who's doing a nice job of zooming in on different things, and on TrukTruk stream, one of the scouts, I guess UMS Mike, has like a bloody eye, and I don't have that on mine. I'm kind of curious why not. I want that. It's gone now. So he shed a single tear, like the Native American watching his land evaporate. Single bloody tear. I don't see any really cool hats either. We said everything. We were talking about Teach for America during that marathon pause. So hopefully this is not a repeat of that, because I don't know how much more. My life's not that interesting, man. Slack. I don't know where we can delve to fill time here. But I guess we can ask Alpha while we have a pause. Game sort of just flipped on its head. It was 2-0 for the Madmen, and AG's come back. What have you seen? What the comeback? Like how they have? Oh, you know what? You're gonna wait until right now to talk because they just won. Okay, so Alpha, yeah. Question: What was the turnaround for AG?
I think the AG scouts are like turning it up and pretty much out DMing everyone on Madman. Like they suddenly started doing that, and it works really well for them. And Blank started dying for no reason. I'm not sure like what they switched up, but Blank seems to be just dying and not helping that much right now.
Would they be winning if you were there?
Of course.
It's kind of weird. Like, originally we weren't going to cast this game. It was supposed to be the Tryhards versus AG, which, of course, we're casting after this because there is no end to our casting. Slin and I will be casting every TF2 game ever played from here on out. So that'll be a very late night affair. I don't think I've ever casted a game that late into the night, so good thing my neighbor isn't here. She would be out for blood, Slin. But all right, so nice comeback half. Match is going to go live right away, so we will see a pause somewhere in here. I have no idea what happened, unlike last time where we were waiting for Nosferatu to bow out of the game. So we shall see. Slin as we go. AG on red, and the Madmen are going to be on blue for this mid-fight here. AG, of course, come back 3 straight rounds to take the lead in this game. Madmen need a comeback mid. They've gotten destroyed the last 3. Blue bomb actually just kind of walking on the point there, smartly I guess, because Boink does go down, but look at the bomb by Rando, gets Demo and Scout. Gonna go down actually pretty close mid-fight here, but the presence, oh, Snoopy actually drops the medic. He's fighting 2 scouts by himself. Snoopy just bullying in, does finally get dropped down, and I believe through all of that, AG will end up winning mid. Memphis Vaughn's backing up into his lower area, and the medic did go down. It's hard to tell with the HUD so screwed up what's going on, Slin, but actually a pretty big mid win for AG.
Yeah, RR got there really quickly and had some good point presence for his team that allowed the soldiers for Madmen to walk across, but didn't really quite work out for them. And Nosferatu, dying the last 3 mids, decides to just walk out on his team there and back himself off.
Yeah, he was lagged out, Slin. Like, I think that was the pause we just saw, because he was not healing. He had his crossbow out, and his team was, like, circling around him at last, like, knocking on his forehead, like, hello, are you here? So he actually doesn't have Uber right now. I don't know if AG knows that. I guess he does get it right now, so not in the end, it's fine. He'll just build Uber, and AG's gonna, do the thing where they may sacrifice, try to get a pick class, I'm not sure.
Well, we should just be seeing everything even itself out, but AG are up 3-2 now, so it's their game to lose. Pretty close match thus far, though.
Build sentry guns and turtle. No, please no.
Madmen going for just a straight hold, no off-classing at all. It's pretty unusual for Snakewater last.
Yeah, I commented on the first game. We see a lot of heavy play and actually defensive sniper as well. Pretty much every game I've seen on Snakewater, when a team is at last, either a sentry gun goes up or there's a heavy, or both. So yeah, it's kind of odd. And I'm not sure what AG's plan will be, if they want to push in a 6, or if they're going to do some suicide, maybe a 3-man force. We've seen that, Slin, not sure.
Yeah, we'll see right now. It looks like AG are throwing their shoulders in towards that left side door and actually get this route to pop the Uber first. Mike gets the kill on the Boink, but it's not going to be enough. That's a great 2-man sack from AG. And Dust has backed himself all the way over towards the Saw room there. And this looks pretty bad for Madmen. They need to get some frags if they want to get, if they want to have a chance here at last.
Yeah, Madmen were holding really close up. We saw that earlier when Sweater got his crits, and it cost him because the 2 soldiers just crept through the corner and shot, forcing right away. It wasn't even a multiple-person sacrifice, only Boink. So very successful play there in the hands of AG, and now looks like they're going to go underneath. They do have Boink back. He's a little more Russian and fatter than he was when he died because he's a heavy, and that's going to be a lot to deal with here as the push actually does come off top right. So fooling even the casters here. Not doing a whole lot as of right now. Actually, Boink goes down, so the heavy not doing anything in that mid-fight, but there are the kills they need, including the Saw kill. Indus chops Mike's arm off, and that is round number 4 in the bank for AG. They've won 4 straight, Slin.
Yeah, that's some incredible play from them, and like I said, this has just been textbook, like winning mid and just rolling it straight to last. Madmen haven't had a chance to really play this match at all. They've just been sort of sitting on their last point the entire match now at this point.
Yep. See if Madmen need to turn or mid-round here. Not sure if Nosferatu has FPS issues ongoing and if that's affected his play, but he was basically not in that last mid-fight. It was very close. I don't know. Okay, we'll see the aggression. Nothing crazy fast. We don't see the AG's usual super bomb. Boink goes down, trades with Snoopy. Here comes the follow-up play on time with Rando and Kapow combining on to win this mid because Nosferatu and RR are out. It's too many R's in a row there, Slin, but Nos is still alive, so they have a chance to turn this round back in their favor here at 2, but boy, their combo is not doing anything in mid. They're just out right away.
Yeah, you can just tell the tone of their gameplay has changed. Like, they're just focusing now on keeping Nos alive, and plus those problems aren't, the computer problems aren't helping them much. Looks like AG now on towards the point, getting some capture time here, and it's even Uber exchange. Nosferatu again popping the Uber first defensively, and this is questionable. AG now with a better Uber and Dust leading in Rando. Rando takes down Memphis on that left side there, and is pushing his teammates in towards the yard, cbear.
Yeah, I'm thinking Nosfer. Oh wow! In the meantime, scattergun, shotgun combo, blankets 2, and actually the scouts are going to clean this up mostly. RR is still on the point, making magic happen. He's still, oh sorry, the sweater was still alive on the point, trying to make magic happen. He got killed off. Indus still alive. He's being hunted right now, I believe, by scouts. Nope, the scouts are going to cap. So, hit some shots and turn around back in their favor. So Madmen are actually still alive in this game. It looked pretty dire there for a bit, but I do believe Indust, nope, has a 10% disadvantage in Uber, so if they play it just right on the right timing, Madmen could get in here and catch with that bit of an Uber advantage, although I doubt it. See if they can get a force or something, but Madmen's still alive, coming back.
Yeah, this is the first time Madmen have had mid in like 20 minutes now,
really.
so finally a chance for them to try and make something happen.
Sure. Blank shooting, building Uber as fast as possible. Yesterday we saw a lot of Scout building Uber as fast as possible with the Boston Basher or the sword thing that I'm sure everyone in chat will remind me what the name is because I don't know. I'm sorry. Both medics have Uber, ready to go. And we'll see if Memphis Vaughn is going to be able to get in. Boink has gotten forces. And I don't know. We'll see if again, Indus is in the regular medic spot, so they're just kind of hanging out on that wooden bridge. And Memphis is, I can read his mind. He's thinking out the window and try to get in, but they're playing very carefully. They need to win this next fight.
Yeah, and Dust is actually playing very conservatively here now, but here comes Memphis, pushing his way off of that left side, and he got so much space there before jumping in. Boink actually goes down, and Yuma's Mike just dodged. They came in on that lower side and took him down, and that's going to put Madmen that number advantage that they need. Even Uber still, neither team popped in that exchange, and AG are playing so far back here now.
Surprised that the Madmen didn't just funnel in. I guess they lost quite a bit of health during that bomb. Memphis Vaughn did kind of the Harbaloo jump, got in and out with his roamer play. Here we go, though. Uber being popped. Boink is still down. 5v6 situation here. We'll get the Blank, though. Blank picking up his game, got 2. Actually, both scouts go down. Huge advantage right now. I see Memphis Vaughn is thinking flank. He's underneath right now, going towards last. Will get pushed out. Second does go down. So the Madmen winning fights consecutively had to do that. Boink now fighting a scout at last. And actually the rest of the Madmen are going to funnel in top left. There they go. Really nothing there to stop it. Oh! Rando gets destroyed by Snoopy. Tried to jump to the point to save it, but Snoopy just pushed him up against the wall. And there you go. 3-4. AG still winning, but maybe the momentum has changed here, Slin.
Yeah, that's exactly what Madmen needed in this match. They get their round back finally after a great mid win, and here they come now towards what could be the tying round for them. RR, again, aggressive and fast, hitting an early Sticky on the sweater, pushing down that left side. Sticky's on towards the scouts as well. This looks like a good opening for Madmen. What are they going to do with this? Blank walking down the right side. The bomb comes in off the right for AG. Boink is going to go down to Blank, and that's going to put Blank gets another one there onto Rando. So no soldiers alive for AG. Kapow is now going down. Squitter in trouble on that right side. Nosferatu down to 20 health, but he backed himself successfully off towards that saw room. It's only Sweater and Dust backing their way off. Mike is chasing them in pursuit towards the cheese. He's down to 25. Here comes Squitter to the rescue. Can he get the pick? Mike is just moving her down. Look at that weave. And Mike finally goes down there, but Madman finally winning this first this next mid.
Yeah, it's more than just Blank, but I gotta say, Blank is kind of just ripped open his shirt, displaying the S on his chest, and I'm not talking about the old scout. He's just playing out of his mind these last, like, 10 minutes. Blank is going big, just getting kills left and right in this game. It's team effort, of course, but Blank's kill feed is showing up a lot on my top right, so pretty even in this situation right now. AG on their second point have Uber ready to defend here. We'll see if Memphis and Scouts are able to run that similar play that they did earlier. Memphis jumps to distract, and they actually got in to pick Boink. Mike does spot out the sticky trap there from the red demo, so he's going to take out Sweater Stickies. Gets punished with some rollers, but he will be okay. I think we're just going to wait for the buff and go here, see some kind of a play out of the Madmen here.
I just realized what S on my chest is. I mean, I thought it was shit on my chest, but the S on my chest is like Superman. I get it now.
Yeah. Damn, you swore.
That's pretty cool.
If you had Mr. Slin swearing the first time on this stream, Take a drink. I don't know. I didn't see that coming, but actually, there's that play that they try to do. But AG all ready for it. Soldiers, Rando and Boink combining for both. And now they're going to be on the back foot here. AG had the opening. Uber popped very early. Ooh, man. Nosferatu's going to pop about 5 seconds after. He is multiing, though, on the point here. Height. Squid, AG Scout has it. Here comes the spawn. They'll be right in. There is Memphis Vaughn helping his team fight mid. This is like a second mid fight in this round. Very, very crucial here. And I believe the Madmen are getting pushed out here very low. Blank, though, does not want to go. Memphis Vaughn drops a scout, and somehow, through splash and teamwork, they've turned it around. In fact, Sweater goes down, so AG, I thought they had that for sure, Slin. But the forward spawns very strong. All that remains, Indust and a scout. They're at last, and actually this round might just go in the books right now.
Yeah, it was all in the DM of Madmen there, as you were saying. Madmen were just focus firing players down. AG was so lit there, did a great job of finishing off those key players, and now they're up 2. Going in towards last, there's no soldiers left for AG. This is pretty crucial here. Madmen on the chance to tie this one up. Heavy up the left side for AG. Kapow, that's him trying his best to try and get down Memphis Vaughn, but no, he's gonna go down to Mike, and Madmen up in numbers, trying to pressure the point. Snoopy picks up a kill onto Rando, and Dust goes down to Memphis, and Madmen tie up this match, making it 4-4. We're gonna see a 5-4 this match, cbear.
Love it, and it's definitely going to end here. We'll see how much time is actually left. These rounds have been very fast here. 1931, so no golden cap, I'm pretty sure. And this game, glad to see it. It's been a while since I've gotten to cast a 5-4, and I love it. So, ladies and gentlemen, tell your friends. Let's get the viewer count up over those 4 digits right there. Tell them that this game is going to be pretty close finish. And here it is, the all-important 9th mid. Soldiers bombing all over the place. Kapow goes down first, and the Madmen turn 3 in a row, but they lose their medic. And we have to see if Indus is going to be able to make it out. He is actually back. He has RR, or he has Sweater. Not, in fact, RR. That would be kind of weird if he was healing RR. But there's the scout pressure onto... Oh, Snoopy! Are you kidding? Hopped over the enemy scout to drop the medic, and that could be game. I don't know. Nosferatu is still at his spawn as fighting is taking place on the other spawn. So, Uber not up yet. Solo cap going down for Blank, but Snoopy with possibly the biggest kill in this match. Whew!
This is a little bit weird. AG are deciding to not hold second point. You saw Kapow switching over to NG there. You see a heavy and a sniper, and they still have control of second point. Both medics went down in that exchange. I'm curious to see why AG didn't go to contest that, but it looks like they're going to give Madmen the 4th point for free, and Madmen now have a chance to push last.
Well, the utility classes being used here, I count 3. Squid sniping, Boink heavy, and there's an NG as well, who's built the gun in a spot that I haven't seen yet, at least this season. I've seen this in pubs and stuff. The sentry gun by the red train crate thing, and that might catch someone by surprise, although it always makes that sentry gun noise, so it's like, meh. It's like, It sounds like it's something that should be outside of my apartment making noises.
It's a pretty common spot there on that left side behind the crate. It's a good job of denying jumpers coming in off the left, but yeah, I'm just really curious. I think AG could have gotten out there in time to defend second point. Squitter picking up a kill on the Blank there as that sacrifice play coming in from Madmen. Mike is going to go down here, that 2-man sack, unsuccessful. They take down the heavy, but it's not going to be enough there, and good job by Indust to stay tucked away.
Here's the question, do you go if you're AG? They're, well, pretty much committed because, oh, the medic is just getting pummeled back. Whoa, Indus actually took less damage there than I thought. I thought he took 2 stickies, but he's gonna back up. But the question is, if you kill 2, lose 1, do you push? By the time you get to second point, generally those spawns are right there, and you need to kill them again, so... Smart by AG. They lose that fight. Obviously, they lose the game. And in the meantime, Slin, they've moved the gun. Not sure if it was even spotted, but very smart NG play. Gun is spotted, so you move it. As You Must Mike is going to try to get in and gets gibbed 5,000 splash damage from a right click from Sweater. And I think Mike's going to come up as sniper, but the gun is now on the ground there, so nice move.
Yeah, Mike is just going for the traditional sacrifice there, and he is coming up as a sniper like you mentioned. And, you know, they have all the time in the world to make this happen. There's like 15 minutes left in this half, and they can just wait for Mike to get this pick. And you see that AG are playing a little bit in a weird spot above the point here that's directly in a sniper sight line. Oh, God.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
I'm not quite sure if this is the wise
Tongue
decision.
twisters, man. That's what we do. Yeah, you mentioned it. With all the utility, when you have heavy, there's not even a scout. Actually, Squid is playing scout. I don't even know where he is right now. But even if you make a play, say you kill Mike trying to snipe, what are you going to do? You're just going to, like, go back and spawn, go back as soldier and get to second with an advantage still. I don't know. AG's going to have to stuff a push and then re-push. That's the only way they're going to come back from it, and they have to, because they're not holding for 17 minutes, and You Must Mike's already scoped up here. Nice job so far by AG handling it, but really, with the medic right there, Mike is just going to get many chances to get a headshot, and really all he needs is one.
Yeah, and AG, you see them running, switching off of those utility classes, but they're still running an MG, which isn't really the best counter to a sniper. And you see Mike now taking pot shots from that left side door, getting spammed out by the soldiers, but still taking plenty of shots here. And this is really bad for AG to just keep letting him take shots. He's got a scope on in this, looks like Sweater. Oh, no, Boink is able to sneak around that corner and get that pick.
Yeah, I'm curious if you might see some kind of a two-man sacrifice attempt. I mean, you won't. If You Must Mike comes back as sniper, we'll know the plan is just to repeat until we see some play made by Mike. Or heavy.
Nope.
But if he comes back as heavy, you might see the multiple sacrifice play. But nope, Mike is coming back. Favors Australia, and why wouldn't he? And so, again, it's really one of those things, like, what do you do if you're AG? It's tough because you're kind of just sitting back waiting to lose in many cases, and you look at Indust, he's pretty safe hiding behind a level 3 dispenser, just like, please don't get headshot, but
Yeah.
Mike's good, man. So
I think a lot of people will look at this match and say, like, oh man, why are they doing this? This isn't LAN finals. But this is a pretty crucial match in terms of their standings. Both teams could go to LAN, so whoever wins this match is going to be really, really big.
So why doesn't You Must Mike go under or try to poke somewhere else? I'm looking underneath. There's nothing here.
Boink's on spy here, actually.
Really?
I don't know why he doesn't go underneath. Maybe he just he feels more comfortable on that left side. He can be covered by his team. Boink actually peeking that left side shutter door.
Boink? Oh, okay, gotcha. He's dead ringing. So hilarious play by Boink. He actually died as his soldier counterpart. Obviously, Memphis calls it out in chat. Dead ringer. Either that or he shot the most powerful non-crit rocket ever. And You Must Mike did switch underneath, so he heard my call, and he's now trying to find a shot, but I gotta say, this first shot by Mike when he repositions, he's getting it, because when he goes underneath, then the spamming soldier drops down to counter it, but if he goes back up, he's gonna have another shot, and he does miss again, so...
Yeah.
He's getting
not
shots,
one of the best
man.
snipers in the game, but I mean, he can definitely hit shots. He's really struggling here, though. AG doing a great job of pressuring him, not allowing him a shot onto Indust, and he's in a lot of trouble here now, down to 50 health. Sweater picks up a kill on the blank. That might be the time to push. They're at 1.5 up.
I don't know. They're going to at least poke these doors with Rando coming in, but again, you have to deal with RR and his countless spam, and he's actually going to pick up both soldiers. Now is the time if you're AG. Wow, Rando's getting very low right now. He needs to just get a good Uber in. Already, though, Blank is alive, so he'll be making it back, and now they have to push through Mike, who's scoped up. But there they go, Uber being popped. Crucial exchange right now. RR gets the Uber. Blank has just now made it back into the fight, gets flashed here. Scouts are on the field. Kapow, though, NG at last as well, so they're kind of fighting a 5v6 right now. Mike gets the SMG kill. Blank did go down. Level 3 gun is still up here, so smart, and that's level 3 gun, Snoopy. I know you like to jump, but you don't like to get propelled like that, but here go. Madmen are trying to end this game right now, Slin.
Yeah, Kapow didn't switch off of NG in that push out, and I think if you're AG, you gotta fully commit to that push if you want to get out of this. And now Madmen have a chance to come back in, and Memphis bombs in and takes down Indust. The heavy cannot stop him in time, and Nosferatu goes down in that at the same time there to, I think that was Rando.
Squid with the scout flank, man. Really smart.
Squid.
Yeah, with Blank already dead, and then Memphis Vaughn jumping. Great timing for that push. Actually, might have saved the round. Here's a soldier flank, though. Where did you come from, Rando? But he just mashes Snoopy and Mike, and actually might see a repush out of that. Blank is in trouble, up by cheese. Love that word. And we're going to see the Madmen try to deny this. RR is flipping stickies over that little roof there, and ask Rando. He has proof of that fact, because he's dead to those, and actually, without Rando, it's kind of the head of the snake here. AG's going to back off, and no, I'm still pretty sure we're not going to see like a tie game here, but this has been a pretty epic hold slash. Actually, Slin, 3 minutes and counting here before the round just resets.
Yeah.
I dare not say, but
Yeah, we've been here for 7 minutes now. Kapow getting a pick onto Blank at the lower end. But that's weird that we saw so much action and then net nothing even happened. Like, it's still even over. They're just chilling.
Well, I think if this was either like a scrim or it was like 2-3 or something, AG would have gone 100%, really committed to trying to retake second there. But they did a good job of they weren't sure they'd win and they'd rather not lose. And I understand that mentality here. Can't really fault them. This game is definitely slowed in pace because of the cautious nature and don't want to lose, and that's cool. So now we're going to see You Must Mike is still scout. So I actually think, Slin, we're going to see some kind of multi-suicide to try to force attempt here, and I think that's probably the best play. You'll see RR probably stay alive here and try to deny the repush. That's thinking in advance here. Mike is in, so maybe he'll just try to go sniper with a sacrifice. He's in clearing stickies, though, so he's actually going to let his team in. Here comes the bomb. Actually, RR is going to be the one to jump in, and he drops Indust with the help of Snoopy. There's your play. I don't know. There's a sacrifice to force a pop. Indust said, I'm not going to pop this. And no, we're not going to see the repush in as of yet. We're going to wait for the respawns. But Indust, oh my god. Huge drop. Oh, I don't know, Slin, you're a medic main. Is that just one of those situations?
Brutal.
You're just like,
I mean,
can't
it was
pop
just
this.
very. I don't know if it was just fortunate timing or really nicely played by Madman, but Kapow just switched over to NG when they went for that bomb, and the level 1 sentry was not going to do anything to stop the bombers there, so it's just a really great timing, a great moment for Madman to bomb in there and get that drop like you said. Here they come now with full advantage. Blank popped on the low side here, going for the soldiers, and let's see if they can finish off this match.
Well, they have a chance. The gun does go down, fired a lot of level 1 bullets. Rando goes down. We still have Boink on the point, as I'm going to rhyme. ×2 on the point, though. Only Kapow remains. He's going to be the best ever. No. And Snoopy ends the game. Well, 3-1. There was a big comeback by AG and a bigger comeback for the Madmen. They have won this game. Congratulations to them. A very good game. 5-4 for the Madmen. Don't go anywhere, kids, because AG, they're just getting started, man. They have a second match coming up versus yet another probable LAN team, or, well, this is a probable LAN team. We don't know. Madmen's still a little more fringe than I'd say the Tryhards, but it's going to be AG versus Tryhards next, so don't leave. We'll be casting that as well. Woo! Slin, quite the game.
Yeah, I think it really came down to those mid fights. AG got a lot of their rounds off of the mids, but Madman, with that turnaround round, were able to take back mid, and then they got a couple rounds off of that and started winning their mids. Alpha, what do you have to say about that?
The Madman Scouts, dude, they were playing really well. And Blank stepped his game up. Blank was getting like 2 or 3 kills every single mid, so they really stepped their game up.
Do you guys have any plays set when you were on the Madmen? How to, in that situation, we saw them just kind of bang their head against last point over and over again until we saw RR bomb in. Is that something that you guys used to do a lot when you were on the team? It's like, well, we're going to try to force with RR and one or maybe both scouts. I think actually both scouts went in as well, so is that
Not
like a play?
really. I actually haven't seen that before. We usually kept RR alive and would let Memphis and a scout, both scouts do plays. I haven't seen RR trying to go win for one of those plays.
Looking at the stats that are up, quite a bit of damage done by Sweater. When you have a game that with a 500-minute pause, your damage number is going to be a little bit low. So that's going to offset their season damage number. Although Sweater and Rando way out in front for their team. Not too surprising because they get 90% of the heals on the team. And a much more even story, other than RR damage, pretty even across the board there. You Must Mike had more damage than Blank. So I don't know how to explain that. That's a lot of damage.
Congratulations, cbear, on a correct prediction for this match.
Yeah, buddy. It's like I get one a season. Okay, so Alpha, how does a scout outdamage your pocket soldier? Like, isn't that kind of unheard of? Is it all the headshots and stuff?
I think it was probably because, I mean, Blank didn't play well the first half, and the scouts played well both halves. But Blank started turning it up the second half, and I think overall Blank was trying more to keep his team alive than actually doing damage. Same kind of role like Pure did in their match.
Okay, cool, makes sense. All right, so TrukTruk is up. Of course, both teams want to get this next match in quickly. It's going to be AG, who just lost the Heartbreaker, versus the Tryhards, who I believe are still undefeated this season, correct? All right, they're 4-0, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dang. So AG needs this match, and they're definitely going to be the underdog.